So we've got a jam-packed show for you today. So as you can see, we've got a jam-packed show, not like we've got a lot going on and we haven't got
so much on because it's going on for hours.
Hello and welcome to another Tonic Social Club, the part of the week where we cram together everything that's great about Tonic into one show and have a bit of fun for the week.
Yeah.
And here's what's coming up on today's show.
The ladies are in the craft clinic showing you how to stamp and colour on a candle.
I take on the Kensington Bag Challenge. Can I top the leaderboard this week?
We speak to Christina Griffiths and she shows us her top crafting tips.
And as always, we have the ShowTonic Showcase where we show off the cards you've made this week.
We've got a packed show today and we're going to start off with the craft clinic.
Hello and welcome to Craft Clinic. This is the part of the show where we answer your Tonic crafty questions. And our question today is from Sue Hardman. And Sue wants to know how to stamp onto candles. She's struggling with that technique, so I'll show you how to do it.
Okie dokie. So it is a little bit difficult stamping onto candles, but if you do it this way, it's absolutely easy. So this is what I've done. I have stamped onto my candle using our Nuvo inks and I've coloured it with our glitter markers. So let's make a start. So I've got my little candle and it's just a bog standard candle, nothing special about it at all. I have got some plain white tissue paper.
So this is your trick, is it?
This is my trick. The tissue paper is just your cheapest chips paper that you buy if you're posh and you wrap your prezzies in it.
You wrap your presents nicely.
Yes. And there's about 10, maybe even more sheets in a pack. There's loads of them. So you can see I've had a good chomp into this pack. So that's all we're going to need is a little square. There we are. Don't worry if it rips because I am going to be ripping it later. So,
and does it matter? See, that's got two different finishes. It's got a shinier side. Does it matter which side?
I've tried it on both sides and it hasn't made any difference at all. So I wouldn't worry about that. Okay, so what I've got is one of our little stamping blocks and I've got one of our delicate detail stamps.
Lovely range of
Beautiful stamps, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm using our Nuvo hybrid ink pads. And the reason I'm using these is because I'm going to be doing a little bit of watercolouring. So these are suitable for alcohol pens or they're suitable for watercolour. They're perfect. So a little bit of ink on my stamp.
It's like tapping.
Yeah. And just stamp it down. A little bit of pressure there. There we go. And there's the gorgeous image.
Lovely.
I love this image. I think it's so pretty. So the next bit I've got now is our glitter marker pens. And I'm going to do a little bit of watercolouring with them.
I don't think we use them enough.
We don't. I know I certainly don't.
I don't either.
And I'm using such a small amount of these pens.
God, they're going to last you forever.
They are. When you get these pens home, the tips are white and that's all you have to do, pump the pen until you see the ink run down to the bottom of the tip. And that is it. So you can see I've used very, very little.
God, they're vivid colours too, aren't they?
And they're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And now I've got one of our brush pens and this is the fine one. So I'm just going to give a little bit of a rinse because goodness knows what I've been doing with it last. Heaven forbid, didn't I? So I'm just picking up the colour with my water brush and then just colouring in where you want to go on your pattern.
Lovely.
And I'm not doing anything special with this. I literally am just picking up the ink.
And it's just not, I mean, that's such a delicate piece of paper. It's still
holding together. It's still holding together.
That's amazing. It's lovely.
And then you can put a little bit of shadow in as you.
Yeah. The stamp is pretty much marked ready for that.
Exactly. exactly. And we'll have a little bit of pink on our other flower. And again, I mean, as you can see, I'm not making a fuss of this. I'm not doing anything
Just adding a little bit of colour.
that you can't do at home.
Even I could possibly do that out.
I think you could. I think you definitely could. Never mind about a possible. And then a little bit of more colour where I want it.
Fab.
For a little bit of shading.
I like that. I really like that actually.
Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of silver. And put a little bit of silver onto the leaves. I just felt these colours went really well together.
They do, and like you say, they are very delicate. I
Yeah,
mean, from a vivid colour that you've just taken out of that pen to bring it down to
exactly.
something as delicate as that. It's fab.
But as well as this, you can bring a little bit of colour into it. That's about it.
That's
Maybe
lovely.
we put a little bit of pink there. Because we can.
I'm not blue.
I know, I'm being good today.
Proud of you.
I'm very much a blue girl. Anyone that knows me. That sounded awful. I don't mean that. My favourite colour is blue, should I say.
We'll always pick blue. We'll always pick
Pink. So that's all I'm doing now is ripping around my image. I'm just holding the image because obviously this paper now is a little bit wet. So it will tear really easily.
But that's not precise either.
There's nothing precise about this at all. As I say, I mean, even if you went out,
Definitely a craft for me.
there is nothing that you cannot do with it. And it does look effective.
It does.
So
It
I've
does.
just got a little feathered edge going around my stamp. So the next magic trick is a little bit of greaseproof baking paper. And again, I think it was just over £1. I mean, it really was not expensive.
Stamp.
Exactly.
Right.
And this was 10 metres of it. So you're going to do an awful lot of candles.
You might even
Oh,
some cakes.
you're a baker. Case is in the kitchen. So, I'm going to take my candle, just place his eye, whatever I fancy putting it.
Oh, and it's
So-
going to stick a little bit because it's damp.
It is going to stick a little
Ah,
bit.
fab.
Then I am going to wrap my baking paper just around the candle. And you can see the edge of the tissue paper.
Oh, you can
Coming
see
through.
it. Do you want to push it over here?
I don't know whether you can
Just
just
make
see
it
it
out
on the
here.
edges.
You can just
Yeah.
make it out.
So that's all I'm going to do now is take the heat gun. A very well used heat gun, I will say.
Well loved.
Well loved.
And well
Right.
crafted.
So have a little look, and you're not going to put it for a long time in one space. You're literally going to waft it. And this tissue paper then will melt into the candle.
Oh, so you're melting the top surface of the candle.
You are.
And your tissue is just,
It just sits under it then.
because it's wax,
Yeah.
it's just making it look transparent.
And you'll see that the edge of the candle, the edge of the tissue paper disappears.
Oh, and the pattern looks,
Pops further forward.
it looks darker.
If
Wow.
you can see that there,
Yes,
it
you
looks
can.
brighter,
Yeah.
and that's the effect you're looking for. So
Oh,
again,
that's excellent.
once you've started and everything's heated, then it goes really quickly.
And you can see it.
You can see exactly where it's going.
That's fab.
And once you've lost that corner, then take your heat gun away, because otherwise there's going to be too much. You're going to melt too much of the wax. So then, this is a little bit, tiny little bit on the corner, and even though that little bit of paper just ripped, it's not going to make any difference
It
at all.
just melts back in.
Exactly. And there we are. I'll probably heat that just one smidge more, just to get rid of that little corner. That's it. and that. Oh, what have I done? Not catching that one bit. No.
It's just that one little bit.
Let's do it one more time.
Oh, it's
There
gone.
we are.
It's gone that time.
There we are.
Feel it from the other side.
I'm catching one little bit.
There we
No, it's still that bit.
Clip it there.
Doesn't matter. Done. And that is it. So you can see how delicate those colours are, coming from the bright colours I started with.
But it just doesn't look as though you've got any paper there.
There's nothing. And the candle is smooth.
That's excellent. Well done.
There we are. So hopefully we'll see a few of these now coming up on our Tonic Chat page. That you've all had to go at these candles.
Yeah, we'd love to see some.
Some great insight there from the ladies. Yeah, see if you've wondered how to stamp or colour on a candle, hopefully that helped you out a little bit. And if you've got any questions for the Craft Clinic, email them at support@tonic-studios.com or message on Facebook, and we'll get back to you and hopefully include them in the Craft Clinic next week.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got the Kensington Challenge. I'm taking it on.
Will you be able to beat me, is the question.
We'll find out.
Hello and welcome to the Kensington Challenge with myself, Daniel, and the contestant.
Owain Roberts from Pretend.
There we go. Thank you for joining us today, contestant.
What's the challenge? I don't even know. I don't know why I'm here. What is the challenge?
I said the Kensington Challenge. You know,
Oh,
you
okay.
watched last week's show, Tonic Social
Kensington
Club.
to 1.
All right.
That's what it is. Right.
So the challenge is, you've got to put that Kensington bag together in front of you. All the die cuts have been done for you, so the hard bit's been done. It's literally a timing you to see how quick you can put all that together. How are you feeling about that challenge?
I feel okay. I sort of visualised. I think the key thing is visualising the bag before I do it.
Okay.
And I visualised the complete Kensington before.
Right.
I've just got to achieve that now.
Have you seen a full Kensington before?
I have. I've sort of seen the one that you made.
There we go. So you've
So
got the
I'm
perfect
basing it on
example
that.
to work off. Yeah.
I've got as good as it can be done under that end of speed. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see how we get on.
Quietly confident?
I'm not. I don't know at all. I'm not usually very good on a 3D project so much because they've got the tabs, and I do over glue sometimes. So I think the key is going to be for me to not use so much glue, because it's not a difficult thing to put together. So I should be able to do it.
Yes. That's all in theory, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
That's the question.
Are you steady?
Are you steady? So, 3. Oh, sorry. I thought you were ready.
Remove the.
Remove the snip.
Okay.
Right. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, I'm going to go with the layers over the top, I think, as Dan did.
So you're putting all the patterns on first.
Yeah, the panels on
then.
first, because I think that's going to be.
That's a good little tip, because it is quite difficult to put them on after the kit bag has been built. So good pro move.
Good
there.
pro move. I
Yeah.
think it's like sometimes you'll see on game shows, like the person who goes first is at a disadvantage because they haven't seen, because someone will do it. Like there used to be like Superstars as a program,
Yeah.
and people used to do that. Sometimes people would work out an easy way to do it afterwards. So
Your glue's relatively minimal.
it's alright, isn't it? There we go.
I mean, you are still under the clock though, so I mean, make sure to not spend too much time gluing.
I know.
All it has to do is survive 10 seconds after you finish building it.
Maybe
So as long as it all stays together, you don't need all that much glue, I guess. Mine is still together though. I found it earlier.
No, I want it to be,
That's the test of time.
saleable. Just sell it on there. Okay. Maybe I'm taking too much. Trying to get it right.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have to be too quick. I don't want you to beat me, so
No, we'll find out after.
I want that. I want my name to be at the top of the gold bar forever.
After this, right? So I'm just gonna get my fold. Don't know whether you meant to fold it first, but I don't.
Get your crease lines in there.
Yeah, get them in. Let's get it.
And this challenge is open to anyone that wants to take part as well. So anyone at home watching this now and think you can either do better than me or Owain, I mean, who knows? You probably do a bit better than Owain already.
At the moment. Yeah.
So yeah, if you do want to do it, just put your camera up, record yourself doing it, and we'll put you in the show.
Yeah.
You don't actually have to be in the show, but you can send it in the video and we can have a look at it and see if you are faster than us. So
Yeah, we'll do it. Right.
We haven't come up with a proper system for it yet, but send it in anyway. Just so,
just send it.
And we'll have a look at it.
Whichever way seems right to you. All right. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah,
It's slightly different from the way I put it together. So,
is
it quicker? Is it slower?
Is it slower?
I don't know.
This is not the best method to do it. I probably should have done it all the way out.
Yeah.
This way's probably not good because you can't line. You got to line up the lines a bit. Okay. And I've left myself some like glue in time now to wait. You shouldn't end up in this position really, like this.
Double pinch.
Double pinching, right? But okay. We can work with that.
That's alright, is it?
Okay, yeah, that's alright. I should have folded them first. Maybe, but we'll work with it again.
Yeah, always work with it.
Yeah. Maybe I should have put those flaps in first.
Oh, careful now. A crucial point now.
They're going to have to go in and then...
Oh!
Get in.
Change the game.
Get in. Get in. Come on.
Come on. Stick together.
Come on. Come on.
Right.
I don't know.
People at home, how do you think Owain is doing at this point in the video?
I don't know.
Also, we're trying to add more elements to this show, so like punishments, I guess, or like disqualifications of some sort, or like penalties, something like that. If you can come up with any at home, feel free to comment below.
Yeah, feel free to comment.
We'll try and add it into the show.
And we'll do them.
We'll give you some credit for whoever came up with the rule as well.
Yeah. Too early for that.
Oh.
I'm interested to see how.
Now the difficult part.
The bit this is the bit when I came up with the 10-second rule. I thought, okay, this might be the trickiest bit because when I've done it before, I don't know. It's a testament to this glue, like how quickly I'm doing this, and that it's like the Nouveau Deluxe adhesive does just keep it all together quickly as well. Like I've just been sticking these bits. Come on.
Come on.
That one's...
And then the time stops as soon as you lock the two heart things together. Can you do it? Oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
And tap your hands away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was pretty quick.
That's the Kensington challenge. And there it was, my Kensington challenge. I think it went well. It went fast.
Yeah.
Fast and well are sort of two different things.
Yeah.
But if we
I feel like build quality speaks for itself sometimes, and you know.
But to me, that was not the
true.
The brief.
It's not the challenge. It wasn't the challenge.
The brief was. So if you can see mine, I don't know whether you saw it up close on the video there, but you can see mine. It's not your perfect. It's your bag.
It's not what you'd call a good Kensington,
but it is a Kensington, and it's like it looks like it's been in the cupboard. You know, you keep all your coats and stuff. Been crushed a little bit, but it is a bag, and you've got Dan's.
Then this I made, which I feel is kind of what you're aiming for, Kensington.
But I made this a lot more quickly, and
I think so.
And that was a requirement. So
I mean, I've got the time here. How well, do you want to do a guess?
I think I was probably about a minute faster, maybe like 5:42, something like that.
5:42.
About a minute.
All right then, 5:42. So your time is 5 minutes 1 second. So you have come flying into the lead. But me and Alison discussed it. I spoke to Alison as a neutral party and felt that your bag was so poorly made that we are going to start making penalties now for making poor Kensingtons.
Okay.
So
what is the penalty?
The penalty, unfortunately, is a miss. So it is a harsh penalty, but then it
still puts me in the lead.
Yeah,
I'll accept.
It is a harsh penalty, but also it is very poorly
fair-
put together.
It's
So
a fair penalty.
we'll have to judge each one and see how bad it is. But yeah, so Owain, unfortunately, it is now
It's
6, a very poorly looking 6 minutes 1 second. So will still take me down because I no longer deserve the top spot, unfortunately. But there we go. Oh, your card's bigger than mine as well. Oh.
I know.
There we are.
I'm excited because now the pros will step in soon.
Yeah.
And we'll see where
And then we'll get really far down.
and then I'll be more begrudging of that minute I lost.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So there you go.
yeah, with that. So yeah, that's what that was the Kensington Bag Challenge. Next up, we've got an interview with Friends of Tonic, Christina Griffiths, who kindly agreed to be on Friends of Tonic and share some of her tips with you.
Hello, my name is Christina and I live in Blackpool. I started crafting years ago. As a child I did drawing and painting, and then I progressed to things like knitting and crocheting. But I started card making seriously in about 2008 because I just wanted a hobby that would perhaps take me a little bit further and something that I would really enjoy. I've been videoing for about 9 years now. I started them as an addition to my website and as a way to pass on what I was learning to other people. And it's something that I really enjoy doing, showing people how to get the looks that they want. I started doing my blog in 2012, and of course it seemed quite natural then to just add videos to the blog and the website to continue that learning curve. So at the moment I've been working with these beautiful dies from Tonic, and I've created cards using these dies, but what I intend to do are to add these beautiful designs to frames. These are added to a box frame. I think they would make a beautiful addition to a child's bedroom wall. And the one child that I have in mind is my great-grandson. I find inspiration all around me. It's in the colours, in the flowers and the leaves. It's in different shapes that you can see as you're walking down a street. I get inspiration from YouTube because there's many good videos on there. I also get inspiration from magazines and other pictures of people's work. There's so much around you that you can't possibly be uninspired by what you see. Now, my favourite Tonic product would be very difficult to answer because I absolutely love all the dies that they produce. But if I really am pushed, then I would have to say that this is something I cannot craft without. This is my little Tonic guillotine. I've had it a long time and it's much used. But the favourite product at the moment is the stamp positioner. And this is something that's going to help me in the future. And I will of course be producing some videos using this particular piece of equipment. I would have to say that my top crafting tip is to be kind to yourself. Don't be too self-critical. A lot of people say, oh, I can't do that because I can't do it as good as you. But it doesn't matter, because the people that get your cards are probably not into card making anyway. And to them, the cards that you produce are absolutely wonderful. So if you make a mistake, it doesn't matter. If you can correct that mistake, that's fine. But if you can't, it doesn't really matter. You can always start again. After all, it's only a piece of card or paper, and it's how you create it that matters. crafting style varies from week to week. I try different things as I learn them. I like clean and simple cards, but I absolutely love shabby chic. And if I can add flowers and ribbons and pearls to a design, then I'm more than happy, and especially if it's pink. So if you wanted to find more of my work, you can visit my website, which is cardmakingmagic.com, and of course my blog, which is Flowers, Ribbons and Pearls. But you can also find me on the usual places like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and I also sell some of my cards on Etsy.
That was a great interview by Christina Griffiths, and just lots of information of how she does things and how she gets inspiration. Just lots of useful information in there as well.
Yeah, a bit I really liked about that was where she said about, you know, making mistakes, things like that. You know, it's only paper and card, and just enjoying it for what it is, enjoying your craft and doing it that way. I think that's some really good advice, not just for crafting, but just generally in life.
Yeah.
I think it's a good message there, and thank you, Christina, for getting involved there.
And if you want to be part of Friends of Tonic, then feel free to contact us at support@tonic-studios.com. If you've got a blog or a YouTube channel, Instagram, anything really, and you just want to be part of that, then just let us know, and we'll be in contact with you.
Yeah, and finally, the ShowTonic Showcase, where we show off your cards from the week this year. And that's it for the Tonic Social Club this week. We hope you've all enjoyed.
Yeah, and if you've got any ideas for any segments you want to see in this show, just contact us on our Facebook page or support@tonic-studios.com.
And we'll be back next week at 4 p.m. So have a great weekend, everyone, and see you all soon.
Bye.
Bye.